Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, welcome back to our Takeda run. One of the toughest starts that you could pretty much count on in every game, every Nobunaga's ambition. Just find the last scenario where the Takeda are actually playable in. You know, like after Nagashino. After Nagashino and, you know, before, like, honestly, it's after, I would say after 1577 is a good time. But really, after Katsuyori's big blunder, they are, like, on a massive downswing in every game. And it's massive. Some games it's worse than others. Like I said in, yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before stream? In Spear, they've got a 1582 start. They might have had it in Iron Triangle too, where the Sanada are a vassal, so you don't even have the Sanada anymore. Like Mazuyuki's already his own thing in Spear, but you could still play as the Takeda, and I think that's pretty rough. Although the mechanics in that game aren't quite as difficult. In this game, it's a lot more difficult, so I'm still undecided, like, whether that's more difficult or this is tougher. Right now, I feel like this is tougher, because the RNG in this game can swing wildly when you get to the battles. Like, it's just all over the place. So yeah, we're playing Takeda, 1577. Koshu Conquest, we allowed Koshu Conquest to trigger. That's part of what makes it so difficult is that you lose all these castles. So then just getting back what you lost is very difficult. You have no prestige. So prestige in this game and Awakening, I like it. I like the idea of it. But for some basic functions, it's really punishing. So I've said this before, but when you're playing, if you're playing as a mid-sized force, okay, a mid-sized force, and you have low prestige, it is a curse. It's one of the worst things ever, because you're already big, but you don't have the prestige necessary to have basic functions that allow you to run your kingdom. So you're kind of like handicapped, basically. And in a lot of ways, a smaller force has an advantage. You know, playing as a smaller force has that advantage where you can grow and naturally raise your prestige as you grow. Whereas when you're playing as a mid-sized force, it's like growing is kind of its own task. You know what I mean? Like, it's its own challenge, because you're a mid-sized force and you already have multiple fronts to defend. So expanding even larger just to get 100 more prestige, dude, that's like 5 or 10 more castles. So that's more manageable when you're coming up from a little kingdom. But once you're big and you have to get more prestige and you don't have nothing, like we don't have a title, so we're depending on the court to give us a posting. And once we get a posting, then we can petition. I mean, it's just a lot of sitting around. There's a lot of sitting around where you're just waiting to get your prestige up so that you can actually start to manage your stuff. So it's a handicap. I think I experienced the same thing with the Hojo in 1591. Hojo 1591 don't have any prestige either, and same situation there. You're just stuck with these people, and it's difficult to make adjustments. You know, it's very difficult. So, before I start, tonight, over on Ikari's channel, he's going to continue his Men of the West run. So I think he postponed it from yesterday till tonight. So, if you didn't see his Men of the West run, he did part 1 last week. He's playing as Automol in 1582. That's going to continue tonight over on his channel. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to handle his affairs in Kyushu, because Kyushu is such a problem. Southern Kyushu specifically is such a problem. So I'm really interested to see if he's going to be able to settle that and then start heading towards the Toyotomi before the Toyotomi get to him. Because if you guys have played in 82-84 Kyushu, you know that it's only a matter of time before that yellow tide just comes in. That Hashiba Toyotomi regime just moves in. What's up, Chow? What's up, Aaron? The Takeda's music. Yeah, I never get to hear it. It is pretty good. What's up, Silver Moon? Alright, yeah, watch whenever you can, man. There's no rush. I actually got to figure out. Let's see. So, the thing is, the Oda is programmed to go all out against us. So, they want to destroy the Takeda. It's just part of the script. It's a canon event. Ieyasu, of course, wants to set up the... He wants to get set up for the Tenshi... How do you say it? Tenshi Jinjo conflict later on. So, these are our two aggressors. The Hojo are going to be in the mix eventually. They're going to eventually start to attack. But right now they're dealing with Kagekatsu, who's decided to, instead of destroying Kagetora, Kagetora is still on the map. Instead of destroying Kagetora, he's kind of like attacking the Hojo for some reason. It's weird. It's weird. When you set AI levels to S, things can develop unpredictably. So I guess it's a good thing because he's drawing the attention of the Hojo away from me. So we're not allied with them because thanks to Katsuyori's fuck up. So he's kind of drawing their attention. I guess that's good for me because I can get the defenses set up. So at least I can defend here. No idea what I'm going to do here. But that's a future problem. I'm hoping that the Uesugi can get a little bit stronger and then start to help me. Like, if he can't help me fight the Oda and Ieyasu, fine. But if Kagekatsu can at least keep the Hojo off my back, that'll be perfect. That's all he's got to do. Just at least keep these guys busy, because they have nowhere else to go. So, what can be a potential breaking point is if all three of these guys march at the same time. So, I'm going to do my best to try to prevent that. Always try to skirmish with Nobunaga or Ieyasu. I'm always going to try to have a unit out on the field attacking, throwing them off balance. But if these three guys unite and each person sends a wave, we just won't make it. Like, that's the tipping point. That to me is like a no-win situation, almost hopeless, because then it would just be too much. So what I can do to prevent that is to just try to keep marching against one or the other. Try to destroy one army, destroy another army. Don't let them build up. Because if they all build up in unison, it's going to be horrible. I know I need to give this castle to somebody, but I don't even know who. Motonobu would be the best bet. I can think of nobody better to put here than Motonobu. The guy's a tank. He's set up for defense. This is an important castle because it protects the landmark that gives us +1 to cavalry levels. But, he doesn't have the honor yet. Masayuki's sweeping in. 2,000 labor to do what? Reduce the HP more? I'm not going to do it. So speaking of attacking, I think that's what I'm going to do. This castle's completely empty. Completely empty. You don't say. Listen, I'm not above attacking a castle. It's completely empty. Whether that's in my plans or not. I'll make it fit my plans. We might lure this punk out. If I can lure this idiot out, I could destroy him. What was I just saying? Any opportunity to destroy these guys and keep them off balance, I'm gonna take. So, this will be a fun little exercise. We can destroy this guy. Actually, I'm gonna dismantle the defenses. I don't think he's going to be attacking me anytime soon. I think Odawara is going to deploy to defend this castle, and I'll be able to catch Ujimasa when he heads out. I think that's what's going to happen. And then I think we should attack Nobunaga here. Maybe we can retake our 2 castles. Either that or get revenge on our brother-in-law. Does he become a vassal? I think he's a vassal, right? Yeah, he's a vassal. What a jackass. Alright, I got 3 labor. Give me an irrigation canal. Boring irrigation. Gotta take it. You do have to play SimCity to some degree. Yeah, as expected, here comes Odawara. Good opportunity for me to destroy the army. We'll have 3 units, 3 on 1 basically, because he's going to deploy by himself. Distant employment. I should probably start taking that. Also, Masayuki's talking to Takahiro. I'm hoping that Takehiro's got 7 loyalty. He might surrender the castle. If he surrenders the castle, that'll leave Kagetora with 1 castle, and that should trigger the event where he's destroyed. So we can settle the Uesugi Civil War. We can speed it up by getting Takahiro. But we have to get him. I didn't deploy already. I forgot. Fucking, I blanked out for a second. Nobody's got confused? That's fine. Start getting over here. I don't know how close we have to be. Yeah, it's not close enough. Alright, fall back. Oh, it didn't work. Come on. Guy's got 7 loyalty, Masayuki. Where is Masayuki? Out for a stroll? Maybe we can get Kagetora. How fucking cool would that be? Instead of the clan collapsing, if we're the ones to absorb them, that'd be kind of cool. Alright. Let's see if we can get Kagetora, and in the meantime we'll destroy Odawara's army. That's gotta be close enough. Nobody's got... Nope. Nobody's got confused. Alright, how's the Uesugi doing? Did they run out of supplies yet? Wow, he actually made it to the castle. Barely, but he made it. Impressive. Didn't Shingen destroy these guys' armies? And, Ujimasa's dad told them, do not engage the Takeda in the field anymore. Motonobu's got level 7. Katsuyori's got level 8 cavalry. We're gonna carve this guy up very quickly. Let's see if we can draw him in. We might get a daimyo kill. See if you can bait him in, Motonobu. Okay. Wait for Katsuyori's Speedy to be ready so he can encircle him. There you go. No, we're not going for the camp. Come on, give me a charge. Yes! Ooh, 1,200? Another hit for 12 buckaroos. So there's two things. We're destroying Odawara's army, which will help out Kagekatsu. Number two, we're getting Motonobu some experience. Motonobu needs more honor so he can run a castle. He's one of my best retainers. So I need to get him enough XP to run a castle. Damn, another charge. Alright, let's see if we kill him. We could get a daimyo death. Nope. Hope Motonobu got that route. Oh, what's up, Phil? Talk more about recent ones like Spear, Ascension, and Taishi. Well, the only other one that I've really put time into is Spear. I haven't played enough of Taishi. I've tried to get into Taishi quite a bit, but the combat system, I don't know. I'm of two minds on the combat system in Taishi. And I'm going to be honest with you, Phil. What I've seen of people that play KOEI games, that upload KOEI games, right? The YouTubers that bother to upload stuff on this game, let's say. They don't really know how to play the game. So I've tried to play Taishi, and I just need to put more time into it. Same thing with Ascension. I haven't played enough of Ascension to have an opinion on those two. That's why I don't talk about them. I'm more of a... You know, I'm more of a, like, you have to put the time in before you start talking shit. You know what I mean? Like, before you're going to start rambling, you need to actually play the games. So that's why I don't talk about those, because I don't have enough experience to really talk about them. And there's no good sources for them. Or I tell you, if there was a good source, I would tell you, you know what, if you want Taishi, if you want Spear, if you want Ascension, but there's not. Any of these people that upload, you can watch their stuff for 10 minutes and you can tell that they don't know. They don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? That's why I started covering this game. I wasn't going to cover this game at all. I wasn't going to upload it, but the game came out. I played it for a week. I got excited. I got on YouTube to see what people were saying, and the people that I found on YouTube were just making videos to get, you know, clicks. The best way I can put it. Clicks, and I don't know what else. So it's kind of crazy that I even started covering this game, really. I wouldn't have done it if there was somebody else who knew what they were talking about already doing it. You know what I mean? But Taishi's got some things that are very unique. Spear's got some things that are still, I feel like are... Spear's got some things that are different from Awakening. But my thing with Spear is that for the extra content that you're getting in a game like Spear that you can't get in Awakening, that you can't find, it's not worth the extra micro that you need to do to play Sphere. So, you know, Sphere of Influence was my favorite KOEI game. Modern KOEI game. Finally, I got a title. Thank God. I mean, I don't have the title yet, but finally the court paid me a visit. Anyway, Sphere was my favorite one, but it's a very micro-heavy game. It's not newbie-friendly. And if you want to learn how to play Sphere, I would say you should probably go and look up guides online, because you're not going to find good videos that explain stuff in Sphere. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I mean, I did explain it already. Just think of a game that you played 1,000 hours into, and when you watch someone else play it on YouTube, you know that they don't know how to play the game. That's how Sphere is online. I would cover it more, but again, it's a very micro-intensive game, and in my opinion, that's not entertaining to watch. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't cover it that much. I just don't think it's very. It doesn't lend itself to be an interesting game to watch. It's a game that you have to sit down and play for 3 or 4 hours to make a little bit of progress in at a time. You know, you make a couple of inches of progress, 3 or 4 hours to do that. So, and the people that you see play on the content that is out there, like a lot of KOEI games, is just people playing as, you know, they're playing with like the strongest clans, and they're playing on normal settings, which there's nothing wrong with, but they don't learn the game. So they're winning. They might be winning, or they might have a successful campaign posted, but they don't know why they're winning. You see what I'm saying? They're winning, but they don't even know why they're winning. They're just like, well, my officer, I'm playing as Nobunaga, for example. Let's take Nobunaga. I'm playing as Nobunaga, so I just point and click my guys, and everyone's destroyed. And that's kind of what it boils down to. And that's kind of what sucks. I mean, you would think a game like Spear, Taishi, I could understand it not having a lot of coverage, because it was supposed to get a PUK, and we never got the power-up kit for Taishi, so Taishi's like a half-finished game. So I could understand it not, but how is a game like Spear or Ascension? Because I was looking for videos for Ascension. I was really looking for videos for Ascension. How is a game like that not have somebody breaking down how to do stuff in that game? How does that not exist? Crazy. I mean, it's just fucking crazy. But that's what it is. It's like the people who upload for these games, they're just trying to get a couple of clicks here and there, and that's it, some traction. But they don't even know how to play the games. It's frustrating. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but it's frustrating. It pisses me off, because I'm like, there's so much. Like, when I sit down to play Spear, and I'm sure anybody in the chat who plays Spear will tell you, there's nobody who's playing online as a veteran of Spear would play. You know what I mean? There's nobody who's got any videos showcasing all the crazy shit that you can do in a game like Spear. With proper planning, with proper navigation of mechanics, there's just nothing. You know? Could I get 8? Possibly. Medium authority would be... They're too far away. Nah, I'm gonna lose. It's already risky. It's already dicey. Do I dare? How close do they have to be? Hold on. No, these are too far. They're too far. We'll destroy this army, and then we'll get out of here. This is a tough spot because I don't have enough to... We're not actually strong enough to, like, take territory and start toppling people. We're not strong enough to do that. We can give a good fight, and then we have to retreat from where we came. We're like the Huns right now. You know, we're like Attila showing up. We're a small, powerful force, but we are not strong enough to take any more land, to defend land. We're not strong enough to do any of that. We're just a small elite force that can destroy, that has the potential to destroy everybody around us. But I'm not strong enough to hold on to anything, you know what I mean? I have too many enemies. Oh yeah, I'm glad you like the content, man. I appreciate it. Distant employment already? I know. What's up, Ancient? You ready for the update? Me too, man. Me too. I can't wait for the complete edition. I can't wait. It's gonna give this game legs for forever, really. Katsuyori is our sledgehammer, level 8 cavalry, so he can pretty much destroy everybody. I would like for him to charge into Tsunashige, but I don't think Tsunashige is going to leave his camp. I don't want to use him. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, because he's in the middle. He's got speedy. It's a good space for him to be in. He can kind of run around. I'm going to try to send Katsuyori in a beeline towards Tsunashige to see if I can kill him in a cavalry charge. That's my strategy. I'm going to run straight at him. The old Admiral Nelson. Straight at him. Alright, Motonobu, you're gonna capture this and then hold the line. While Katsuyori charges all the way across the map. This is our target right here. I'm not gonna be able to get to him. He's gonna have this guy in front of him, this guy there. Wait right here, just stay put. Wait a minute, there's an opening. There's an opening. Alright, fall back. Is this a tribe? I feel like Motonobu might be able to break this guy. I'm gonna send them in. Charge, charge, charge. Okay, you too. Hunt him down, Katsuyori. I'm just banking that he's gonna charge, but I don't know if he actually is or not. I could be... This is gonna get me... This mentality is gonna get me into trouble. Sooner or later. After him. Yes, 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 yes. That was a good hit. I thought I was going to destroy him, but I didn't destroy him. Oh, double? That had to have been a double. Because he went down to 200 and then he was destroyed. Yeah, just chase him down. Well done, well done. Easy battle. You see what I'm saying? Small but elite. This guy doesn't know what to do. He's panicking. I don't want to use the tribe because once they're below 1,000, like if I can keep him at 1,000 so the tribe can just keep deploying, that'll work for me. Another cavalry charge. Wait, hold on, hold on. Where's Motonobu? Okay. Oh yeah, that's it, because that's the last unit. Okay. We can just let that tribe go. Let the tribe go. Yeah, it's a good series, Phil. This is a really good series, man. And, you know, KOEI's hit or miss with each game. But when they get a hit, it's really fucking good. This is a really good series. I wish there was more people that, you know, that put the effort in that would represent the game. More people uploading and stuff like that. We're trying to get more people. Like, I've got, there's Ikari over on his channel. Toby started uploading. Silver Moon's uploading. It's just, all these games are so, I don't know why they just don't get that, they don't get the coverage for some reason. And they should, because they're very good. Yeah, what you're saying, Aaron, too, like, there's a lot of people out there who have probably dropped Awakening for the same reason. They don't, grasping the mechanics is really difficult because this company doesn't do a good job of explaining things. And so a lot of people just drop the game because they're like, you know what I mean? You don't know what you can do. You don't know the potential. I mean, you don't know. So it's on that. That's mostly KOEI's blame, you know, right there. Their tutorials should be better. They should be more in depth. They should explain more. It's hard to see the potential in these games unless you've been playing them for a while. So that's KOEI's fault. But yeah, hopefully in the future, I'm sure this game did really well over there, or they would not have bothered with the complete edition. I'll tell you that, they would not have bothered with complete edition if this game did not do well. It probably did really well for them. And that's why they gave the team, they said, you know what, go ahead and finish up that 10% that you didn't get to finish before. Because usually they don't let them do that. Usually these guys don't get to finish their game, so they actually let these guys come back and finish, which is a good sign. So hopefully they bring these people back for their next Three Kingdoms game. Or their next Nobunaga's Ambition game. We'll take them. We'll take whoever we can get. We don't have anybody in this force anymore. What's his name? Can't think of his name right now. The last of our big four passed away on the very first stream. So we are lacking severe talent right now in this force. Utmost devotion. What else does he have? Confuse abuse. I can't give him a castle, right? Like, ooh, I can. What would his loyalty be? I think this guy's good. This is the good person to put there. He's no Motonobu, but he has Confuse Abuse as the Lord, and he has Utmost Devotion. So we can get the settlements faster. We can get the landmark a little bit quicker too. And his loyalty is going to be very high. 16 loyalty. Do I have to promise it for 20 years? Can I just do 10? Let me see. No. 10's only 91. I'm not giving him any money. We don't got cash like that. We have castles, but we don't have cash. Go figure that one out. Alright. That's embarrassing. I'll give it back to them. They want a truce. You know what? A truce isn't very good with Hojo anymore. Never mind. It's not a good idea to truce with them. How many people you got heading over here? Because if I truce with him, he's just going to sit around and get stronger. I don't see the point of that. I might as well keep scrapping. Alright, we might be the ones to take out Kagetora. That would be excellent, because then I would get those officers. Instead of Kagetora dying, he could live on serving the Takeda. I like that a lot. I don't know if I can hold on to this castle. Should I stay here and keep fighting? It's just that we have other business. We have other business, and I can't be everywhere. How many people you got? Maybe I should run down here and get another authority battle. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. Let's charge down the steep here. We'll force one more battle, and then we will run back. See what I mean? I gotta get back already. So much for a little Hojo diversion. Alright. Send me some people down here. Ieyasu's coming for the capital. Mazayuki, this is why I kept Mazayuki back. Our ace. Ace in the hole here. How far is he? He's kind of far. I'm going to wait on Mazayuki for a second. Let's let the month roll over, get a few more supplies. By the time I'm done fighting Ieyasu, it'll be Nobunaga who'll be attacking us. You just know. You just know that's how it's going to go. I'm still going to crush this guy, though. Go down there. We have to be proactive. New ranch. Where is it? New ranch. Who this? That's not good. No, never mind. Where are you going? Where's everybody going? We're not having fun anymore? I'm still having fun. Right. Give me this fight. I'll take it. I will take it. We're just bullying the Hojo. Yeah, it is a gem of a game. Based off the picture for the clan battles, am I under the right impression that both clans will be marching with all their troops? Yes, Ancient Warrior, that's what it looks like. You're talking about the decisive battle? Yes, sir. We're gonna get decisive battles where you can wager everything. What's up, Toby? Speaking of wagering everything, Toby fought an insane battle over on his channel, Crew the Hue, against the Takeda. I didn't think you were actually going to start fighting the Takeda in your Nobunaga run, Toby. That battle was crazy. It reminded me of fighting Takeda in Iron Triangle, which is an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare fighting the Takeda in that game. The Nobunaga system could make for a good Game of Thrones game? Yeah, I think so. The thing that's really good about Game of Thrones is that it's very, like, almost anything can fit into Game of Thrones. But I could see this fitting very well, too. What this is missing, what Nobunaga's ambition has always been missing, is a dueling system. And, you know, I don't think they're going to do it because, you know, that's Romance of the Three Kingdoms territory. You know, historically and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But if I was KOEI, I've said this before, I would throw that shit right out the window, and I would absolutely have duels, you know. I'm trying to emulate that in our Shogun run, the Sons of Steel, but I would absolutely have a dueling mechanic in this game. 110%, you know. I think it would be amazing, it would be epic. We're going to let him land on top of it, so my cavalry charge, if I get one, so it doesn't fizzle out. So I need him to land on it. And then I'll charge him. Now, cavalry charging and musket volleys, it's all RNG in this game. You can't really see, like in past games, when you're ready to charge. It's all just guesstimation. Sometimes it'll just fizzle out. So right now, for example, this army, the only reason that I'm winning my battles is because I'm anticipating that I'm going to get a couple of cavalry charges. But we're literally going, like, I'm literally taking on fights where if I don't get charges, if our cavalry doesn't work, then we're done. Like, we're finished. So it's very very risky. But this is what I'm counting on. I'm counting on just getting cavalry charges in to destroy the enemy. It's our equalizer right now. You guys can see I'm outnumbered. This guy's got concerted attack. Alright, I'm gonna wait for it and then jump in there and nuke him. How did they take it? Oh, I didn't even... Okay, I didn't even overlap at all. Even the game's telling me, what are you doing? Even the game's telling me, what are you doing right now? They're like, you can't... You don't have enough units. Oh, see, this is a problem. I'm getting tangled up. Can he fire on me from here? Because if he can, I've got to run. Yep, I got to run. Gotta go. I need another charge. It's the only way. It's the only way. Yes! 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 Oh my god, drive them off with cavalry. That's all I can do right now. Shit. Don't get caught. Take a breather, take a breather. Oh, Nobushige. I needed Nobushige. Hang in there, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We've been here before. Okay, that's a tribe unit. Can I get around? I can't get around. All right. Come on, come on, come on, quickly, quickly. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on. Hold that line. Where's their... Oh, they're staying back? Alright, here we go, Katsuyori. Here we go. Out of the way. Katsuyori's charging back in. Out of the way. Nothing. I got nothing on that one. That's fine. I don't know why they're just spamming that. They don't have anybody over there. Not over yet. Oh, what's up, Daniel? What's up, Lucretia? Yeah, I don't think there was much dueling IRL. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's more Three Kingdoms territory. There wasn't much dueling, and the Nobunaga's Ambition fan base, I think people would be pretty resistant to the idea of dueling just because of that. Nobunaga's Ambition is a little bit more grounded in reality than Three Kingdoms, obviously. So I think people would be more resistant to it. Like, you know what I mean? But I would still do it because it's cool. And 9 times out of 10, you have to follow the rule of cool. So that should be the most important thing. It's like, hey, wouldn't this be fucking cool if... ... Yes. So just put it in the game. But yeah, you're gonna have a lot of people are gonna be like, that wasn't a real thing. Who's left? This guy? Okay. That's it, we held. I don't know how, but we did it. Level 12 Cavalry? Yeah, the Takeda and your run are insane. That's how they were in Iron Triangle. In Iron Triangle and Rise to Power, the Takeda would take over that northeastern portion of the map, and bro, the late game campaign in those games was near impossible because of the Takeda. Alright, we need to get back to our base. Ieyasu's marching on Shimpu Castle. Did it change the name to Shimpu Castle? I know the event played yesterday, or the last stream, but I didn't see the name change. There were duels before every single battle in the Chinese novel, yeah. That's one of my favorite things. Yeah, that's what's making this so much fun for me. It's like we're living and dying by the cavalry right now. If our horses don't break them with the charges, if they don't equalize the numbers, then we're done. That's how every battle's turning out right now. It's like we either even out or get ahead with cavalry charges, or that's it. We're just done. So every battle is going to be very, very close. Every battle is going to be an uphill climb. But I had to take this fight because I have to knock out the Hojo. I have to knock them out for a little while, so I can go focus on Ieyasu and then Nobunaga. So I had to take this fight. You have to be like extra aggressive and extra risky. Alright. Now let's run back to the castle. We could try to truce with them now and just give them their territory back, because you see how I got this from their territory? I could get a truce, and maybe all I'll have to give them is their little domains back. Hagekatsu actually took this castle. That's crazy. How did he even get through here? Oh, he went through my territory. Duh. Like, how the hell did he leapfrog? I'm also trying to wipe out Kagetora so I can be the one to collect his soldiers. It's a total waste for him to be killed off in the event, so if I can prevent it... Do I want to raise there? I mean... No, I don't want to raise there. It's a waste of time. This guy's got counterattack. I'll take him. If we can get him, I'll take him. Stacking counterattack is really strong. If you can find the people to do it or set it up. All right, let's get out of here. Ieyasu's turning around. He knew I was coming back, so he turned around. He's like, oh, Katsuyori's coming back. Let's get out of here. Crusader Kings 3? Yeah, I'd like to do Crusader Kings 3 eventually. I like Crusader Kings a lot. That's like really my type of game, you know. It's such a it's such a chances game, you know, where you could do all the best planning in the world, but things can just go sour. Like, it captures, Crusader Kings captures, like, basically what can happen to a kingdom at any moment. Basically real life, I guess. You can have the greatest campaign and the greatest generals and the greatest strategy, but it's how you handle calamities in that game that really tell the story. That's what I love about that franchise. It's so much about how you handle what happens to you. Mitigating damage and fate and bad luck. Is he not going to march again? I thought that was just a bug. I thought he was going to march again. Can I help you? Defend a castle. Oh, the Hojo? I thought I destroyed them. They actually have a unit left somewhere? Hang on. Hold on there, buddy. Cool your jets. Cool your jets, Starsky. You need 1,000? 1,000. How about not Mazuyuki, but somebody else? There you go. How about Nobutada? How does one Nobutada sound? There you go. What an asshole. Is that necessary, really? You lost the castle? Why'd you even bother asking me? This is why I don't want to truce out with this guy, because he's just gonna build up, become a fucking powerhouse. I'd rather just walk that tightrope and just keep fighting him. Each of us exhausting our strength against the other. Don't let him build up. I hate to do it, but we gotta do trading towns. Gotta indulge in a little Sim City. You also got cold feet? Yeah, it's true. What's up, Max? It's easy to make your family tree. Yeah, but I don't do that. I don't like getting perfect characters in Crusader Kings. I like getting the most flawed people possible and trying to make something of them. Back in your day, Toby? Employ who? Well, let's extract this guy first, because he's got counterattack. If we can make it a few more years, we'll have the mightiest general, the mightiest soldier, the finest soldier in Japan will join us, but we have to survive for what's going to feel like forever, because Tuesday's stream was like 2.5 hours and I only did a year. Hopefully today's a little bit quicker. Come on, guys. We have to take... Where's Mazuyuki? We have to be the ones to take out Kagetora. It has to be us. We don't have the labor. By eliminating Kagetora, we're actually saving Kagetora. If Kagekatsu gets him, he's gonna kill him. If the Uesugi lay siege to his castle, it'll trigger that event where he's destroyed. And he'll die. Oh, really? You think I'm gonna honor this mediate bullshit? You know what? You took up the last of my food reserves making me do this. You fucking punk. No, we're not honor. We don't honor mediate around here. I wish I could just turn it off. Alright, turn back around. He used up all my food. Those last couple days I lost him turning around and coming back. What a jackass. What an inconvenience. Is Motonobu ready for a castle? He is not. Okay. Wonderful. $15.79. We're almost there. Muramatsu lady. Awesome. Yukimura's older sister is in the game. Yukimura's right around the corner. We're getting there. The Sanada boys will be here soon. Hurry, Mazuyuki, hurry. You gotta get there before Kagekatsu does. What's Nobunaga up to? Nothing yet? Did he take the west? Okay, Nobunaga's still finishing his western conquest. Which means I'm getting a reprieve right now, which is wonderful. This is just... I was expecting somebody great. I don't know why, but I was. Alright, go to employ. I'm gonna get bodyguard formation because I think we're gonna get him. I think we're gonna get Kagetora. We need more honor. Naval element in this game, there is in Taishi. In this game, we have this really cool trait called Sea God. And, you see these blue lines here, Phil? You can fight... Armies can clash there on the overworld map. See these lines? There's like 8 of them on the map. And, if you have the Sea God trait, you get an attack buff. And yeah, I think that's all the Navy. I think I covered all the Navy in this game. So you have these blue lines. There's about 8 of them. And yep. Taishi is the one I think that has a lot of Navy. Has the most Navy since the old games. Let's go, Mazuyuki. He would deploy it, but you should be much, much better than him. This should be a win. I've never gotten Kagetora like this. I mean, I'm assuming he's gonna sign up. Right? Yes. Kagetora Uesugi, you have been rescued, sir. You're lucky your brother didn't get his hands on you. He would have disappeared overnight. Basically, you're welcome. I wiped out your clan. You're welcome. Oh, I know what to do with him. Put him in that castle over here. This is what I got him for. Boom. Counterattack level 4. Let's see you deal with that, Nobunaga. Thanks, Hojo. You dummies. Distant employment again? Alright, let's roll the dice. Do I have a favorite challenge for Nobunaga's ambition? Yeah, it's Ujizane. 1567 Ujizane. When does Yukimura appear? I don't know, like 1580? Somewhere around there, like 2 years from now, I think. Did you get Way of the Uesugi? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think about that at all. Doesn't Kagetora have Way of the Uesugi? Oh. He has Way of the Hojo.